so we've got a hot water heater here that's causing trouble. It must have something shorting out inside of it. We replaced the thermostats and the elements, and it's still blowing the little breaker there. So we've this one was put in December of 2000, and it gets used awful heavily. So we bought a new one. We bought the same brand, A.O. Smith. It's an 80-gallon hot water heater, and we're just getting ready to replace it. So it does have a off-peak box on it, so we unhooked the power, and we're got the power off. Now we're gonna unhook the water lines, the cold water in and the hot water out. And then I don't have any help, so I'm gonna be moving her by myself. So we got a new one out here in the back of the truck, nice and shiny, and hopefully this one lasts another 20 years or so if we're still dairy farming by then. So anyway, we'll see how things go here. Alright, so we got the old one out, and we got some bricks on the bottom to keep it up off out of the water. The old one's really rusty, and we got the fittings here, and we got new gaskets I'm going to put in them, and we got everything set up to go on the new one. So we did put new fittings on the other side here of the new one right here. So we put those on, put some thread tape on there, and then we got the other half, but they're soldered on, so we're not going to mess with that, but we are going to take the gaskets out of there and put new gaskets in the old ones so they don't leak. So hopefully we can get this one rolled in, or I can get this one rolled in. Doing all this by myself, so things get pretty hairy sometimes, but it's really rusty. And there's actually water sitting, you probably can't see it, there was water sitting down inside of the electrical component, so there must be a hole in the side of the tank somewhere, which doesn't surprise me. This was put in 2000, and this is 2019. Yeah, 12/1 of 2000 it says here. So that'll it lasted 19 years, I guess, so that's pretty good. Hopefully the new one does that well as also. All right, we got the new one set in here, and we just gotta I got the pipes on there, but they need to be tightened down, and then it needs to get wired. So we put new gaskets in here, and the two hot and cold water in and out, and now I'll get them tightened down and get the wiring hooked up, and hopefully it works. All right, so we got her all hooked up, and we have this off-peak box on the top that kind of controls the power. So if they have a huge demand on the electric system, then they shut off our power, but then we get a credit every month for having that. Not a whole lot of money, but I think it's $3 every month. So anyway, she's all hooked up and working, and we got 175-degree water at where the water comes out here, and so we should be all ready to go. An A.O. Smith, and then we put the date on here when we installed it, so if it fails, we have an idea how long it lasted. So this is a commercial hot water heater, and it was about $1,500 from our local dairy business that sells dairy equipment. So it was about $1,100 at Menards for just a regular residential one, and the last one we had lasted 19 years, so we figured probably worth spending a little bit more money to get the commercial version. So anyway, talk to you later.